What's up, fam? Welcome back to the re-return of the Spade Club Podcast, formerly known as
Magic Monday. Hi, guys.
What's up? Welcome back. We're your hosts. I'm the Dremagix.
I'm the Masato.
That's not your name.
It's not.
It's just regular Masato.
The Masato's out today. I'm just regular Masato.
Yeah. So we're back. We're here. We're redoing the podcast. Why are we redoing the podcast when no one listens?
We need to keep ourselves busy.
Is that the real reason?
No.
Is that your real reason?
Partially. I feel this is a good revamping, right? This is right. This is a good this is, I'd say, revamp number 3 for us.
3, 2.
It's more than just more than one, but I feel we have more direction. We kind of know where we're gonna go, what we're gonna do. We're not just kind of. I mean, we are like freeballing a lot of it, but like there's more structure to it.
Because I think before the podcast was kind of geared to. Well, it changed because we had a vision, and then it's ended up being like, let's be a podcast for new magicians, or the podcast we needed.
Yeah.
When we started magic, and I think right now, for myself, the stuff we're gonna talk about is just like anything magic and anything artistry, right?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't even have to be tied into magic directly, but it's something any magician can use, whether anyone listens to this pod or not.
Even if it's us in the next 5 years.
Yeah, just us listening to our own podcast. Every podcast is going to get 2 views.
2 views.
Which is fine, but...
3, because I'm going to watch it on 2 separate computers.
Oh, yeah, so like 4-ish.
Yeah.
No, for sure. I think even if we don't talk about magic, it's something other artists can use and add to their own kind of... Repertoire is like not the right word, but like their toolbox.
I would have gone with repertoire.
Dang. Okay. On the flip side, when we don't talk about magic, it's definitely something magicians can use in their reperbox.
Toolpateur.
Toolpatoire.
Oh.
It's French.
It's French.
It's French like Lumiere. That's the Beauty and the Beast. I'm not good at voices at all.
It's okay. He tried.
Whenever I do voices, it always turns into Borat. What? Like, give me a voice, not Borat.
Okay.
Give me a magician voice.
A magician voice?
Yeah.
Give me Di Vernon.
Okay, we're going to pick a card. Like that's it. Just turns into Borat. Like an old.
You didn't even try.
I did. Why is it so sticky? Like that's
David Blaine.
David Blaine. Now I'm gonna turn it into more. No, I can do it, but just give me 2 digits, but they're separate digits. They're different digits, and they gotta be odd digits.
Okay. I was waiting for it.
No, I can't. I don't think Blaine could turn into Borat. Well, I mean, in real life, probably.
Yeah.
Can we put the timer up on the table? Just so we have it?
I mean, I'm looking at it.
Oh, okay. So, what are the things that you're looking forward to in this new iteration of Magic Monday, now known as Spade Club?
I mean, I've said it before, the topics.
And I say it all over again.
The topics, because I remember we did go into new stuff. Mm-hmm. We said we were going to do, and then it kind of didn't happen.
News or new?
New.
Okay.
Like the topics and stuff.
I see.
Now, we never really got to... We hyped the one person for, and never really did. So I'm excited to actually get into those topics. Finally get into those topics. It's been like a year now.
Like, what are some of the topics? Toxic magicinity?
Yes. I mean, I'd like to go into some like psychology of magic.
Damn.
Using it in your magic. Even principles of improv in magic.
Maybe if they're really bad, they should add an E and improve their magic.
No, that would mean they get better.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of silly dad jokes and stuff.
Yeah, they already know though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they do.
If you come into the show, you know what you're expecting
for sure. But there's gonna be more content because that's the name of the game right now in the world. Yep. And it's been for a while. I don't know why everyone's like, get into social media. Like, bitch, social media.
We've been around for about. I mean, yeah. What about you? What are you looking forward to this time around?
It's weird because like I don't think this podcast doesn't have a directed audience yet.
No.
Right? I don't think when we were coming up with the idea for it and this new iteration, I never thought like, oh, it's gonna be something magicians will like. Because it's like, here's the thing, because we're magicians ourselves, it's hard to I'm trying to not compare ourselves to other magicians. So if magicians like this shit, like cool. But if not, I mean, maybe it is just for us and maybe no one listens to it and then we have to be okay with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have to be okay with that version of what this is. So if magicians don't listen to it, cool. If you're here, hey, what's up?
Hello.
Welcome. If non-magicians, normals.
The normies.
See, look, like that's a weird thing too, right? Because like magicians have that. I'm saying the word magicians a lot, but our community has that
the
vernacular.
Yeah.
Like the lingo that is really not in favor of people who don't do magic. Like the word muggle has come into kind of a derogatory thing.
Yeah.
And the normie is like a horrible thing to say.
Or fun fact for anyone who's not a magician, the term we actually use is layperson.
Layperson's fine. It's like the dictionary definition.
It is, but I mean, it's like, I feel like it's such an old word that if we used it now, like, what do you mean layperson?
Well, like the old word is layman.
Yeah, layman.
Now
no, even still, like if you were just say, "Oh yeah, the laymen are here." The fuck did he just call us?
Fucked up. It sounds.
What did he just call us? Yeah.
And then like non-magical sounds so horrible, right?
Yeah.
We gotta find a term for.
Man, this is a toxic community for
people who don't perform magic.
That's true.
We gotta come up with a better term.
Okay, we're spearheading this one.
What do you think? Guys, in the chat, if you're listening, what is a acceptable term for people who don't perform magic? Layperson's weird. Non-magic folks weird. Muggle is horrible. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to sleep on this one because that's a whole generation of topic we're trying to cover there.
Right. So, the intent of the pod is not to cater to any kind of community. It's meant to just, you know what it is? I think I'm gonna use it as like a magical diary or a journal.
Ooh.
Of just like brainstorm brain fart all my crazy ideas and put it here, because eventually I'll listen to it and it'll spark like an idea in the future.
I think this would work better for you because you like to write all of your ideas down.
And I always lose the paper.
And you just forget about it. And then like a year later, we'll come up with an idea and be like, I thought we came up with this already. Oh, yeah, it's written down. Where?
I've lost it.
In your thousands and thousands of notebooks over there.
Hundreds at best. I think, using it as a magical diary of like getting little ideas. And if one of you guys has an idea that springs off my idea,
we just need 5% and we're good.
I was gonna say, well, that's unfortunate. No, it's fine. Use it. I put it on the internet for a reason.
That's fine.
Because here's a thing, and maybe this is one of the episodes. It's like the hard truths of magic. Like a really hard truth or not hot take, but really like cooler in the gambling sense, right? Is you're not gonna get to explore all of your ideas. which is like shitty for me because I think some of my ideas are really cool. I just don't have the time or the effort to explore them.
Yeah.
Right? Because we're doing so many other things. We have other channels going.
Life and... Yeah.
Damn, you had sad eyes when you said life. Said life. No, but that's a real truth. Is like you can't explore everything.
No, that's true.
In Magic.
No, there's definitely things that I kind of want to do, but it's like realistic. Like I don't.
Or you don't have the funding for it.
I don't have the resources for like what I want to do. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to explore our magical ideas, sponsor us.
Yeah.
What's okay? So yeah, the whole journal thing. There's no kind of quiet audience. I think topics I do want to explore. I want to do a whole episode on those hard truths.
Okay.
Because those apply for artists as well, right? Like not every artist is going to explore that, right?
Yeah.
Some other topics is that might just help me through my own stuff is there's a point in your performance career where I think I'm at this point now where it's coming up where I don't want to put on my performance voice anymore, and I want to perform as my normal voice.
Okay.
Right? It's the difference between this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do a card trick, which is like kind of normal already, but my normal voice is like, hey guys, let's just do some card tricks and have fun. Right? Like that's kind of the more route I want to go. I want to go more personal.
It's more cash.
Yeah, and then I can always change my voice back if I go too far south. Which is not the name of any video I have on the internet. Too far south, no turning back.
Okay.
.net.
.org.
Onlyfans.com. So yeah, what are some like cool things that you want to explore? Other than topics, right? What are your thoughts on guests?
Oh, I know we tried this before. I think it's just a matter of it's tough. I mean, I don't mind the guests. Mm-hmm. It's just schedule lining up, and I think that was the tough part was having just schedules lining up when we tried doing it last time.
Right.
I'd love to have a third person if we do like a topic on stage and we get like a stage specialist, you know?
Right. So here's the thing with my thing and guests, right?
Mentalism?
No, bloop. My thing, I like when podcasts have guests on. I hate when the episode turns into an origin story. You know what I mean? Like, if we get a guest that no one knows and no one cares about, like, why would they care about their origin story? I think I want to explore their thoughts on magic or art or whatever it is.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be like, so when did you start magic? Like, it's always that. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, you have Penn and Teller on your show. You have, the greatest magical minds on your show. And you want to know how they got started when they've told that story probably hundreds of times on every other piece of media.
It's literally the same story, too. You ask any magician, it's like, oh, yeah, I started as a kid. I got the box sets, and I used to perform for family. It's
It's either that or it's like, I knew a clown, and I snuck backstage, and he was smoking cigarettes. And he's like, you want to do tricks? Like that. If we were to write a bio, like a biopic of some made-up magician, what would you want their origin? Because I like the clown origin story a lot.
Okay.
The shattered glass, the illusion's broken, mm-hmm. and then that's what you fall in love with is the broken illusion, right?
Oh, I like that.
Screenplay idea. No, but like, you fall in love with this idea of magic.
Yeah.
And it's like, so it's up here. It's high art, even, right? Yeah. and then you want to take a peek behind the curtain, and you find out the curtain is so fucked. Not like fucked, but it's like so deep rooted in reality, where the clown is like sweaty. He took his wig off, and the hairnet's still there, and he's smoking a cigarette, and his voice is like this now instead of, "Hey kids, how are you?" You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I like that.
Oh, dude, I love shit like that.
The nitty gritty of it.
Yeah, and he's like ashing his cigarette in a Dove pan, but then like the Dove is still in the Dove jar. He's like, "Watch this." Ah. And then the Dove's tired now, like backstage the Dove smoking a cigarette, like fuck this.
He's just lounging back in the Dove fan.
Right.
What does this kid want?
Yeah. Oh dude, what if the kid brought like his Dove in train and the Dove is like, no.
We're not doing that.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
I like that because it's real in the fact, I'm going to break something down for you guys. Magic tricks at their core are very disappointing.
Oh, okay.
If you were to learn a trick, you would be not very, but if a layperson were to, still working on a name, if someone were to learn a trick that we did and they said, "Oh, that's how it's done?"
It depends on what side of the fence they're on. Because like me as a magician, if I learn the method, I get that sometimes, but sometimes I'm like, "Oh shit,
that's clever.
That's cool." Right?
But some of
them are like,
you see me buy some tricks and I'll read them like, "That's it?
Ooh.
That's it?"
Ooh. And it always seems like they forgot a piece. Like,
nope,
like
that's everything.
It's like doing a puzzle with like missing pieces. I'm like, yikes.
You have it's only corner ends. You're like,
yeah. Is this a 4-piece puzzle? What the fuck? It's just four corners in a bag. The fuck. The box says 100 pieces.
On the box it just says "figure it out."
No, they're all blank pieces. and a marker. Oh, that's hilarious. I've always had an idea to do a magic trick with puzzle pieces, and like you predict the correct piece or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out, man, this is like messy. Like how you gotta display it on a board. Like it's not for me. Like I'm sure some other person will think of it.
Again, an idea you can't explore.
Different. It's an idea
I don't want to explore.
I don't want to explore. Yeah. It's just impractical.
Okay.
Yeah. Magic pranks. Ideas for magic pranks. Maybe it turns into a magic prank show. Like the ones from the 90s. Like them.
That
was a good show.
I'm
so sad
good.
it was only two episodes, and it was like...
Was it only 2 episodes? I thought they had more.
It was only 2. Well, those are the only ones I had. And here's the thing. They were like the greatest magical minds of the time. They grew into the greatest magical minds today.
Yes.
Right? Like that whole crew, they all just kept working together and like branching off and doing their own shit.
But still collectively.
Yeah. And they grew. It was like a whole generation, right? It was like, what can you attune that to? Like a generation of heroes type thing. Where they all came out with like bangers.
Before the idea of Now You See Me getting a crew together, that was the crew.
Yeah, for sure. I thought, man, they's them.
Yeah.
You know?
It's because we're them. Who? Them.
So good.
That would be good. That's a lot of,
like bring up a new magic prank show? We can do that.
I think they already did that. I think Chris Ramsey's already doing that.
Oh, they're like big trick energy guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can't do it like that. Like it's
okay.
Here's the thing. And here's another hot take for magicians.
Ooh.
The more magic you put in the world, the better it is for all of us.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the more magic is not exposed in the term we use it, like not revealing shit, But the more people are exposed to magic as an art form, the better it is for all of us because they're more willing to go see magic shows. They're more willing to hire magicians. More willing to support or like intake magic.
Okay, so here's a counter to that.
I think I know what you're going to say, and I might already have a counter to it. But go ahead.
Okay, so you said there's more content is better for magic, right? Mm-hmm. What about those guys who are...
bad?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And they're putting all the content out, and they're the one... I mean, granted, they're the minority, right? Okay. They take a majority of...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but they're out there, right? So if they're out there, yeah, there's going to be some people who are like, oh, this is good. Then there's going to be like, the fuck was that? And then you just lose that other half of the audience, and then it takes like... I'm not saying that we're the greatest, but it takes like people like us to be like, okay, here's some real shit.
Yeah, so I've always liked, we're going to hold for this fire truck. No, we're not. This is a haphazardly put up podcast.
Yeah.
The idea that bad magic ruins magic, I think is false because I think in any art form, there's always going to be like not necessarily bad versions of it, but some that aren't to your liking. Like, it might be a preference thing. It might be a bad thing. You got to take it every piece at a time, right?
Okay.
Is that fair to say, at least? Like, maybe... Okay.
I mean, but if they're doing bad magic...
Case study, okay. Right? There's a really bad magician out there.
Okay.
His name is Dre Magic. No. There's a really bad magician that puts out a really big, bad piece of magical content.
Okay.
Bad as in skill-wise, not bad as in intent. Because I think if the intent is there, there's still a version of nobility to it. Nobleness? Nobility? Those are two different things.
Yeah, sure.
If the intent is good, there's still some good in the piece as a whole. Correct?
Okay, I'll go with you on that.
Okay, just go with me. If the video... Okay, let's call it a video. If the video's bad, if someone sees it that isn't exposed to magic, what if that inspires them to start doing magic and eventually they'll improve past this video?
I can do it better.
Right, but they don't know that yet until they get kickstarted in the art form. So in that sense, that video is a good thing.
Okay.
Right? And let's say this person puts out a piece of magic that's bad and the non-magical friend that's as close as I can get. They think this video is bad. They're like, oh, even I see this thing. Do you think it'll turn them off from magic completely, or do you think when they see a good piece of magic, it'll inspire them a little bit better because they know what bad looks like to them? Right? Because it's like music. Okay. It really is like music because, you're going to have preference. You're going to have preference. I just don't think magic is as an art form is there yet where people can move away from bad magic or magic that I don't personally like.
Okay.
Because as a fan of music, there's a lot of music I don't personally like. It doesn't mean it's bad. It could just mean, okay, so like there's a song about diarrhea, right? On TikTok or like it's. I would never listen to shit like that because I think it's stupid as fuck. But 12-year-old kids love it. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what if that inspires them to like them singing the song? They find out they have a cool voice. Now they want to sing real songs and write their own music, and then that shit changes the world, right? So we can never. This is where I am in my magical judgment, or like just me as a person. I can never place judgment on something for the world. I can only say I don't like it personally, right? And I know we'll do an episode on this, but a lot of magicians should talk on other magicians. Hey, I used to be one of those motherfuckers. But like,
I still am.
Yeah, you. But who can I be like, hey man, he or she's working harder than me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're putting out videos every day. That's why their shit gets seen. even if it's bad or good in your eyes. But I'm just like, yo, they're doing a hustle. All I can do
content is content. Yeah.
Yeah, all I can do is do my hustle, right? And bring up my people. And eventually, what I think is good magic, the world will get to see because I did the work, right?
Okay.
It's like inspiration. Or was it perspiration versus talent?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, okay.
Which is also...
All right, I'll try and be better.
No, you don't have to. That's just me. But this is also a fucked up paradox because the more time you spend doing content, the less time you spend practicing. So there's like a relationship of like...
Yeah.
You really... It really is an opportunity cost where you got to give up something to be great, right? Like I mean, hot take, Vernon, one of the greatest card magicians. He was a shit father. Like you hear stories about Vernon.
Yeah. Yeah.
We probably lost all our fucking viewership in that line. Sorry.
The last 5 minutes, they're like, let's just. I'm good.
They're like, this fucking guy. Who is this guy?
Okay. I think that's a good place to stop our intro.
Yeah, that's a cool episode.
Yeah.
Well, quick, I think we should keep all our episodes to about 20, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Before
Not an hour, though.
No, hell no. Before we leave them, what do you want for Christmas? It's all far.
What do I want for Christmas?
Oh, no, let's do this. Let's just do a quick question every episode.
Okay.
What magic effect are you trying to learn right now?
Ooh.
Are you interested in learning right now?
What am I trying to learn right now? I have a lot of old shit. I keep saying this. A lot of old shit. Actually, there's a few rope tricks that I bought at Magic Live recently that I'm working on.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't do rope at all, so.
I'm gonna work on those same rope tricks. Imagine. I've been doing that for years. I am currently working on kind of stage stuff.
Okay.
I want to add more to that show because I think right now I have a stage show, I have a close-up show, I have a parlor show, whatever it is. I'm working on card manipulation for real, like really trying to get into it, just because I know. No, I'm not gonna do it like that. Because I know it takes long to master, right? So I might if it's one thing, I might as well start now because I don't need to buy anything extra. You need a pack of cards and just like work.
Yeah. No. On that note, yeah, I definitely should start putting together a stage show. Yeah,
for sure. We'll do it. We'll do it. Maybe we do a pod on it.
Ooh.
Put together Masato stage like a pick your own adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary friends, that has been the first episode of Spade Club, the Spade Club Podcast.
Number 1.
If you want to come through and join the Spade Club, go to all our social media, click all the buttons, hit like. We also have a merch store, SpadeClubStreetwear.com. This is one of our products. That's a Spade Club shirt. We're going to be coming up with more kind of apparel ideas and stuff. But thank you for listening to the first episode. We hope you join us on the next one.
Please.
Where we have a special guest or not.
Who knows?
All right. Peace.